welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. Today we are in my bed, so let's get into it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for being here today. For those of you who are new, my name is Karina Castro. On my channel, I do a lot of videos on travel. I also do videos on my lifestyle. We do daily vlogs, weekly vlogs, beauty vlogs or videos. I also talk about makeup, all the things that I really love. So kind of have a wide range of things that I talk about on here and that we do here. So if you guys enjoy any of that type of stuff, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'm in my bed, you guys, which I would say is a little bit different, a little bit intimate maybe. I just wanted to do something fun, and I was kind of in the mood to do like a very podcast-esque episode today, so I hope that you guys enjoy it. I actually set up like a little set design type of thing. So I have my flowers here, I have my cup of, actually this is kefir, and I have my microphone, which is a hairbrush, you guys, because I feel like that's very on brand. You guys know I love beauty and all things hair, makeup, fashion, whatever. So we're gonna be using a hairbrush today as my microphone. But I do want you guys to think about today's episode kind of like a podcast, kind of like podcast vibes. So for January, I did a video at the end of the month talking about the things that I enjoyed purchasing in January and things that I didn't love purchasing. Maybe I just did like my favorite purchases of January. So anyways, I kind of wanted to do the same kind of thing for February, but to be honest, I didn't really buy anything in February. So for this video, I wanted to make it like my ins and outs of February. So without further ado, let's talk about some of my ins and outs of February. So I wrote these things down on my notebook, and my notebook is not very aesthetic, but we're just gonna roll with it. These things are not just like one category, they're kind of all over the place of just things that I felt like this month brought to light for me. So the first thing that is in for the month of February, or that was in for the month of February for me, was going to the gym. I did put out a video a couple weeks back, I think maybe last week, talking about this, but basically being in the gym for me is definitely an in. I just feel like I'm in my gym girl era. I'm really enjoying going to the gym. For me, the gym is actually very enjoyable. There were moments in my life where the gym wasn't very enjoyable, and I think it was because maybe the workouts that I was doing I didn't love, maybe the machines just seemed complicated, maybe it just did not seem like a good time at all. But now I feel like when I go to the gym, I really do the exercises that are fun for me. I mainly do like floor exercises with, what do you call those? The bands, like the elastic resistance bands, which I really technically could just do at home, but I do like kind of being in the gym and just having like options there. I also really like to use the medicine balls. I just basically just grab the balls, throw them, pick them back up, do that. I'll also do like weights, free weights usually. I just like to pick workouts and things to do at the gym that I personally enjoy. I also like to listen to like really good music while I'm at the gym, and sometimes even I'll read, or not read, but I'll listen to books. So then I'm also like learning as I'm working out, which is really fun for me. So yeah, I've really been enjoying the gym. My goal is to go to the gym 5 times a week. The weekends, I don't even focus on going to the gym. And yeah, so if you guys maybe need some motivation to go to the gym, I would just say, or even like working out, like you don't even have to go to the gym to work out. So I would say maybe listen to something that is fun for you. So that could be really fun music that you really enjoy, that really gets you motivated, maybe like a podcast, or if you enjoy doing audiobooks, you can listen to audiobooks. Also maybe like getting like a cute little gym outfit. I feel like that is like motivation. Also, I would say to pick things that you enjoy. So even if it's not the gym, like, do you enjoy playing tennis? Do you enjoy swimming? Do you enjoy dancing? Do exercises that are actually fun for you, that you actually enjoy doing. I feel like that makes my gym experience so much more enjoyable. And also, I like to not make it seem like every day that I go to the gym, I have to go so hard. I just go however I'm feeling that day. I'll do that. Go at your pace. If you went to the gym and did 2 things, like be proud of yourself. That's worked for me. So an in for February, definitely gym / working out. We'll just combine it. Also, I'm gonna be doing like in and out. Like I'll switch off between an in and an out. I did 5 ins and 5 outs. So stick around to the end to see all of them. All right, you guys, the first out of February is beating ourselves up for anything. I just don't want to beat myself up about anything anymore, which I know is like really tough to not do like on a daily basis. I feel like it's so much more normal for our minds to beat ourselves up for every little thing that we think, we do, we say. It's a lot. And even after writing this out, I noticed myself still beating myself up for things. So this is a tough one. This is a tough one to be an out, but I just feel like it needs to end. Let's just put an example. I'll put an example that I feel like is pretty fitting with what I just said about the gym. Yes, the gym is in. The gym is in. But if for whatever reason you're just not feeling it that day, that workout, you can't make it to the gym for whatever reason, don't tell yourself that you are the worst human being, you are lazy and you're a slob and you can't do anything like consistently and that you're never gonna be in shape. Like all those terrible thoughts that seem to come into our minds, which I feel like that happens to every human person on the planet. You're not alone. Happens to all of us, you guys. But I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to beat myself up. It's okay and it's a good thing, I think, to be aware of what we do and not do and how it makes us feel and taking accountability for those things. So for example, let's just use the gym because I just feel like it's such an easy example. Okay, I didn't go to the gym. Now I'm being like a tyrant to myself, beating myself up. I don't feel like that is helpful. What is probably better is just being like, hey, I didn't go to the gym, didn't love the feeling that I got not going to the gym. I really do enjoy going to the gym because I feel so much better after. I have like all this good energy, whatever the case. So you know what, Karina? I think it would be a great idea if you just went to the gym tomorrow and that be that. I'm obviously thinking about what I didn't do. I'm thinking about how it made me feel and then just do something different for the next time, you know? And that's with any scenario. Instead of beating yourself up for it, you can like process that and make better choices. I'm not saying don't take responsibility if you mess up. Do take accountability. If you did something to someone, like definitely own up to it, definitely apologize, and definitely change your actions. But you don't have to live in this like spiral, mental spiral, this constant state of beating ourselves up. That is definitely an out. Take accountability if you've done something that you're not proud of. Own up to it and figure out a way to not do that next time so that you don't feel like terrible, and then just do it and don't torture yourself along the way. Okay? All right, you guys, let's go in for our next in because I feel like that one was kind of heavy. So let's bring it back to like positive. Oh my gosh, you guys, another in for February for me is going to the movies, you guys. I have been enjoying going to the movies so much, which is very not me. I never really enjoyed going to the movies. Even as a young kid, like it's not like I didn't enjoy them. I feel like as a kid I did enjoy the movies, but I always felt like movies just were too long. That doesn't mean that I haven't gone to the movies throughout my life because I definitely have, but like have I been like a crazy movie goer? Definitely not. So this is a little different for me, but I have realized that it's so fun. And I don't know if it's because I'm in Mallorca. So what I really enjoy about the movie theaters here in Spain, at least in my Mallorca and the ones that I've been to here is that they have this massive assortment of candy before you get into the movie theater. Then I've been buying popcorn, which I also used to not really be like a popcorn lover, and I just feel like I'm in a popcorn loving phase, especially at the movies. So what my boyfriend and I will do is we'll go to the movies, we'll pick out our candy, we'll get a bag of popcorn, and we went to one movie theater, like a really comfortable couch, like laying down one, and I had such a good time. And I feel like that is what's in my life for date nights. Like chill, you don't have to like get super dressed up, you go comfy. It's in for me right now. Okay, this might be controversial for some people, but I had to do it. I had to do it. So another out for the month of February is going out to dinner for date nights. And let me tell you guys why. Depending on where you go, and I'm not saying every place, but some places could get a little expensive. Your main course, you want to do a little appetizer, then if you want to do drinks, everything kind of adds up. But it's not even that so much that gets to me. What has gotten to me the most lately is that I just feel like I'm getting rushed out of the restaurant. It's happened a couple of times where I'm like enjoying my date night, I'm having a grand old time, and I just have this feeling like the servers are like rushing or like kind of picking up our plates very quickly, lingering around, you know, like almost like they just kind of want us to leave. And I know it's because they're probably busy and they want to get more people in, so like I get it. But at the same time, I just feel like it makes for a very unpleasant experience for me. Like what I enjoy about like restaurants, of course the food, but I really enjoy like being in the moment, taking my time and enjoying my company and enjoying, I guess, the ambiance and just letting things flow. And I haven't really felt like I could do that in a lot of restaurants lately. So that's kind of why date nights to dinner are kind of an out for me right now. Doesn't mean that I don't still enjoy it here and there, but by and large, I don't know, it's kind of like an out for me, so. All right, you guys, another in for the month of February is actually something very similar to what I just talked about, which is cooking and making dinner / drinks at home. So going out to eat for date night is out. Cooking at home and making drinks at home is in, you guys. I love this. I'm not sure if this is because I'm in a relationship. Maybe if I was like single right now, maybe it would be flipped. Maybe going out to eat would be like the in for me, and cooking at home would be the out for me because maybe it just wouldn't be as fun. But regardless, I feel like it's cheaper a lot of the times. You get to pick out whatever type of food you want. You can be really creative with the menu, which is really fun. Also, I really love like the romanticizing of life in general. So like drinking a cup of wine as you're cooking, like that to me is a fantastic plan. Just be comfortable, you can light a candle and listen to music and have like a little cup of wine as you're cooking. So for me, cooking at home is definitely in. Another out of February is eating things that don't make me feel good. So yeah, you guys, I had to come to the harsh conclusion that I can't eat things that just are not good for me. And the reason why I came to this conclusion is because you guys know that I have been obsessed with the chocolate milk here in Mallorca, which is called Lacao. I wanted to love it and I wanted to really just drink it every day. I loved it. It's delicious chocolate milk, but I've come to the conclusion that it just doesn't make me feel good. I was having like really bad cramping that was just really bad. And so I just came to the realization, harsh realization I might add, that I just can't drink the Lacao anymore as much as I love it. And I just feel like that's just life, you know? Sometimes even though we love something, we just have to like let it go because it's not good for us. And this could be applied to other things as well. Anything that's not making you feel good, that could be people, relationships, jobs, lifestyle, like food. If you're just realizing that this particular thing is not making you feel good, like it's time for that to be an out. And I realized that the chocolate milk was an out for me, so. Are you guys liking this microphone? I hope that you guys are liking my microphone. I'm not sure if I'm holding it right. I'm really trying to commit to this. Okay, since chocolate milk is out for me, kefir and tea is in for me. Honestly, I don't really know the ins and outs of kefir, but Kefir is like a yogurt. I think it has a lot of probiotics, and it's still a little sweet because I just realized that I kind of need like a little bit of like a sweet drink sometimes. So yeah, I'm switching to kefir, which is basically yogurt that is, I think, healthier than regular yogurt. That's kind of all the extent of the kefir knowledge that I have at the moment. If you guys know any of the benefits of kefir, please leave them down in the comment section, because that would be really cool for me to know about, and also if anybody else is curious about that. But anyways, you guys, yeah, I just realized that the chocolate milk was not doing me any good, and so now I thought I would switch over to something that I do like. I've always liked kefir and tea. I've always been a little bit of a tea lover. I've always been a tea lover. I haven't really been drinking it lately, but I just feel like that's like a healthier option, of course, than chocolate milk or, you know, really anything. So I think I'm gonna be doing more kefir and more tea and just like different options that are healthier for me to drink. And yeah, so an end of February is definitely kefir and tea. All right, you guys, we're like almost to the end. We have 3 more to get through, so bear with me, you guys. I hope that you guys are enjoying this episode. If you guys are enjoying this episode, don't forget to like it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That way you guys can see more videos from me. Let's talk about another out. This one's kind of a deep one again. I guess it's not really that deep. Scrolling on Instagram / focusing on other people's lives. I just feel like, yeah, it's kind of out. I sometimes feel like when I'm on Instagram, if I'm on it for too long, I just kind of get drained. So I'm just not really into it right now. What I do love Instagram for is like the funny videos. That's what I'm into. But like scrolling on Instagram for hours on end, even like TikTok I would include in this category. Like I feel like that is an out for me. Also focusing on what other people are doing. Of course, if you enjoy what people are putting on Instagram, that's amazing. Like if it inspires you, that's amazing. If it makes you happy and makes you laugh, like I feel like that is all good. But I think if it ever becomes something that makes you feel like drained or like you're comparing, that just needs to be cut. So that's an out for February. Okay, this is actually something that's very similar to what I just said, so let's talk about it. An in for February is scrolling on Pinterest, you guys. So instead of scrolling on Instagram, I think Pinterest is where you guys want to be. It's where I am, and I feel like I absolutely love it. What I love about Pinterest, you guys, is that I feel like it gives me like a moment to just like think about or like visualize what I want in my life, think about the things that inspire me. So I kind of see it like a mood board, dream board, what is it called? A vision board. So I feel like it's just like a good practice in visualizing the future that you want, getting into that headspace, because why not? You know, like we can achieve all those things. So that's why I'm saying scrolling on Pinterest is in. Don't forget to be grateful for what you already have already though, because that is actually very important. But I just feel like it's fun for me. It just makes me happy. All right, you guys, so this is gonna be the last thing that I talk about today. I think this is going to be really like random for you guys, but basically it is buying cheap jewelry. And the reason why is because I am a jewelry lover, jewelry connoisseur, but I lost 2 of my favorite rings that I would wear constantly. I would never take them off. I would shower with them, go into the ocean with them, hence them getting lost. So for the longest time, I just haven't had any rings or jewelry on this hand. So what did I do? So I would buy these cheap rings, you guys. I would wear them for a little bit. I would shower with them. And like after like maybe 5, 6, 7 days, that ring would turn pink or whatever. It just, not a good look. Not a good look. Could have probably just saved up and bought something a little bit of better quality. So you guys, I decided that it's over for cheap jewelry for me. All right, you guys, so that was it for my ins and outs of February. I hope that you guys enjoyed this week's video. Let me know if you agree with anything that I have on my list. If you disagree, let me know also what you guys are feeling is in and out for this month, this season in your life. Also, let me know how you are feeling about this whole like podcasty setup. Do you guys like it? Do you guys not like it? Let me know. As always, I appreciate you guys all so much. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye.